Hello there and welcome back to Kona 2. Now last time we managed to borrow some sled dogs and it's obviously a sled itself. Took the boys on a bit of a road trip to the nearby village or town to try and secure some climbing axes, something like climbing gear, in order for us to be able to head north. Managed to obviously do that, headed north on our little boat, met the scientist that's working at I think it's a radio station, I think it is. He needs a MacGuffin from inside the mine itself. There's a lab in the mine, which is where we're going to be heading in this episode. I briefly entered the mine, I briefly entered the lab right at the end of the last episode. However, in order to save it, I had to come back out. So when we start the episode, I'm going to be outside in that little shack that was outside the mine. We're going to be exploring the mine this time, well, the lab. And I don't quite know what to find, what we're going to see, or if we're going to have any major evidence or anything like that. It's all very intriguing. I'm genuinely wondering where this story's going. Genuinely. It's a little bit strange. Still have the Wendigo milling around, which I don't really know how that's connected to the mine and the materials. It's like a space rock thing, meteorite, oh, space rock, a meteorite in the mine that's highly radioactive and has brought a whole load of hallucinations. We've been finding little pieces of it. I don't know how it's all connected. I really don't. However, we're going to hopefully find out. So, grab your favourite drinks or snacks, curl up so uncomfortable, and come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Kona 2. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Hamilton Mining Corporation. So yes, I came back out to the little shack that's just outside the mine just to save the game. So we're going to be heading back in. We still have major issues out here. And I'm assuming this is radioactive material that's making us hallucinate. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing to be hanging out in here. However, we're just going to go straight into the mine and the lab. And we're going to find out what we actually need. We need to get something from in here and I can't remember what it is. Guy needs a MacGuffin thing from the lab. I'm kind of hoping that Mr. Wendigo has not made his way into this place and we're going to have tight quarters running around trying to dodge things. Because that'd be quite scary. I don't like being chased. Game, please don't crash. No, we're alright. Okay. When I first loaded up the game, it crashed. So now, like on a loading screen, now I'm like concerned whenever that little cog stops turning. There we go. Underground laboratory. So yeah, this is where we actually left off. We were in this little area here. And I remember we need to go to the archives, which is in Wing D. And we are here. So we're going to be heading that way. I'm wondering, should I have... Let's have the pistol ready to go for close encounters. I think I went in here, didn't I? I think I did. Should we... Yeah, it's the locker room. I think I cleared this place out. Alright. Let's go. We can ignore that room because we've already been in.
Jules had spoken true. The mine housed a highly advanced laboratory. Now, Faubert had to find that prototype.
Thank you for telling me. Right. Canteen and break room. Let's go for a snack. There's another one of those awful, god-awful monkeys. Okay. Woman wanted. Indigenous, about 5 feet tall, brown hair, approximately 120 pounds. Seen several times in the perimeter of the HMC property, suspected vandalism or theft. Reward of $15,000 in cash. That's quite a lot of money for an Indigenous woman. Or for any woman, yeah. Bit of a weird reward. For more information, please contact Stephen Mark, Chief of Security. Why a $15,000 reward? I don't know why I feel the need. I've been picking up these coins, and I don't know why I feel obligated to use them on this thing. I'm probably going to regret using them. That's and everything. Can't even close the fridge. I'll take spare parts, thank you. Oh lord, this is an actual... Of all these musics that I've been picking up, actual ones, because this is the first one I've actually recognised. Obviously this is Abbey Road by the Beatles. Can I just a battery operated musical toy, absolutely awful. I hate these things. I really do. Ooh, batteries. Idle talk harms productivity. Yes, be quiet. Radioactive danger. That one just, don't talk, just be quiet and do your work. That's just, it always rubs me the wrong way, that one. And that's a very nice window. I love that window. That's a very nice view. Anything on here? No. No information. We have a little bunk room as well. And I'm getting the feeling we can't go in here because it looks like it's blocked. However, it seems to be a big empty room. What room is that supposed to be? Canteen. Break room's got to be that little one we went in, and the canteen's got to be that big empty room. That's not a very well stocked canteen. I don't like this. I don't like this vibe. This is not a good vibe. I'm assuming this goes to the canteen as well. Yep, and still a big empty room. I'm just gonna pull this out because I don't like the heebie-jeebie vibes I'm getting from this area. I'm expecting something to come running at me. Okay, that give me chills. That actually gave me chills there. So something definitely went wrong in here. And we have people running. Control room on the right. Should we go control room? We may as well explore properly. Instead of heading straight to the... instead of heading straight to the D-wing. We're going upstairs. I wonder if I can turn the alarm off. Because this alarm's quite annoying. This apparently leads to the control room. We're going to see something horrendous, because that's a big ass window. Hello. A map of secret locations. Oh, places where a wanted woman could have been seen. Just been getting around a bit, if it is her. I'm really glad there's nothing on the security monitors.
A deep-seated terror seized Carl. He had reasons to doubt his visions, but this alert, on the other hand, was very real. He had to act, and fast.
Excuse me? What do you mean, alert? What? I just want to turn the alarm off.
There had to be a way to activate the ventilation of the reactor.
Oh,
console,
okay.
Earlier, perhaps.
That's the alert that we're talking about.
The rising dance of the smoke made Carl wonder. What if this cataclysm was the explanation for the strange phenomena plaguing Manistan?
That's a lot of blinking lights. That's a lot of blinking lights. Blinking lights on things are not very good. Right, so what we're doing here. A note about batteries. Please note that electricians will be coming in tonight to replace the emergency power system. The batteries were transported to the other wings where they will be used next year during the expansion of the complex. If they're needed on short notice, you know where to find them. Thank you, your cooperation, maintenance team. So I'm assuming we need to do backup batteries.
Activating this button had just opened a way to the laboratory. Its secrets would now be laid bare to him.
I mean, we turn the alarm off. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because that thing's still very dangerous. Wait, the door's shut. How did it turn the alarm off? Shut the doors. Never mind, we're not going to question it. It helps us out that alarm's not running now. Oh, now we'll have access to the laboratory. Oh, hello. Do we...
Carl now understood why someone would sabotage a rich mining entrepreneur's property. But what could have compelled the attackers to shoot an unarmed man?
I don't know, was he unarmed at the time, though? They could have taken the weapon. Gilbert Tremblay, control room supervisor. I have no idea why would you... And if you're like a researcher like this guy here, why would you need on the back of your employee ID card? Birthday, I can kind of understand to help identify. Probably all of these would help identify the person, but like the height and the weight, and obviously your hair color and your eye color, fair enough, ID. Your height and your weight, though, it's going to fluctuate, surely. So what happens if you're using it to identify, and he was 173 pounds when the pass was made, and then he gets fat and he's now like 200 pounds? Does that mean it's no... I don't know. I don't understand the weight. Right, so shot blank. Employee's note. Reveals the location of a battery. Gilbert, if you need your battery, I will be all the way at the back of the tunnel all morning. Thanks again, Lorenzo. Okay. What tunnel are we talking about? Oh, looks like something's been added to the map. Anything else on you? I'm going to say no. However, I'm not going to pull the weapon out. Please don't do that. Don't shoot him. He's already been shot enough. And just take a photo of it, because we can... Nothing down there. Dangerous buttons if misused. Yeah, let's not push any buttons. We're in a reactor kind of situation. Something really bad's happened here. So I'm kind of assuming that we're going to be not wanting to push buttons. I'm also wondering why we have a lift here. I'm going to go back. We're going to come back here for the lift, I imagine. Oh, save. Oh, okay. We may as well save since we're here. So that's a save point in here. Well, kind of makes sense because you wouldn't want to be setting fires in here, and they wouldn't really have a fire situation. Storeroom. And a whole load of batteries. Not the batteries we want. So I think we need a big... I think it's a bigger battery than some like handheld batteries. For a whole load of supplies and another revolver. Right, let's just get a good old revolver back on. Just for now. I'm going to go back. We've got the lift there. I'm wondering, there was another door down the stairs that was leading to the laboratory. And I'm wondering if that lift is a shortcut to where we started, Okay, it's gone. That weird haze thing's gone, so that must have been leaking through that hole. And that flashlight was not there before. Hi. Oh, I don't like that. There's vibration. There's a bad vibration. Oh, okay, I think this has to be... I'm going to assume this is going to lead me up to the control room. Yes, it does. Alright. So I basically essentially took the long route round. Let's go back in here. I'm also impressed that I can use this lift without pushing the buttons. Right, so I'm just going to go this way. I don't like this. Do I even want to go in the middle here?
Felt dizzy from the immensity of the place. It was downright pharaonic in scale. How could all this have been built in total secrecy?
I mean, there's a lot of money involved. That's a big ass hole. Do I count?
This close to the reactor, Carl felt his legs go limp.
Yeah, let's not go any closer. So yeah, we're dealing with a lot of radiation in here. Alright. I wonder if we're gonna, like, get out of this okay?
The door mechanism needed electricity to operate.
Okay, are any of these open? We need to be... Was it wing D, wasn't it?
Without power, this door could not be opened.
Well, A is open. Hold on, wait. A is... Oh, never mind. A is where we came in, so this is the way out. Okay, so let's just go this way then. Are all of these going to be blocked though? That's what I'm wondering. Needs power. Can I climb up there? No, I can't. That's also hanging very precariously. Let's probably not jump on that. What the heck is going on here? I don't like that noise. Can I take it? Can't take a photo of it. Alright, something was...
Carl stared at these ashes in horror. How much heat would an explosion need to generate to incinerate a body where it stood?
Yeah, that's basically someone's shadow. Someone near the... I'm assuming probably so. Can I now can I take a photo? No, I can't. There we go. I was going to say, this seems like a thing that you would take a photo of. Oh, we need to go back up. Okay, when we go back up, we need to thingy that one. The central control panel can grant access to the different wings of the laboratory. Okay, to make everything work, retrieve the installed backup batteries, activate the doors, ventilation and drainage systems of all wings using the electrical bar. Alright, so we actually need to go back to the control room. That actually comes in handy, because we missed a photo while we were up there. I'm assuming we're taking a photo from the control room up to the top area. Alright, so let's get out of here, let's go back up to the control room and then cut through this glass. Redirect the power to a different wing. And we need to go and rescue, well, just fix the place. It's a fixer-upper. So where are we changing the power to? Where are these buttons that we need to change? Are these all power cells? Backup power cells. Oh wait, we have one. Alright, so I missed that entirely. So I'm guessing we shove one in the hole.
The station was coming back to life, as if being awakened from a deep sleep.
And what does that mean? Right, while we're here, photo. There we go, that's the photo we need. Then can you... Right, so does that mean we can just go somewhere else? Wing B doors, wing C doors, wing D. Right, so wait, hold on. Journal. What does it tell us we need to do? No, we'll go on the other way. Other way. Other way. There we go. Retrieve and install the backup batteries. Activate the doors, the ventilation and drainage system of all wings using the electrical panel. So we need to open the doors. Do we only have enough? We don't have enough power for that. I'm assuming going...
Enough power had been restored to grant entry to the wing.
Can I... Okay, so we can open 2 doors. I'll use 2 power, okay. So we can go to wing B and wing C. Let's go B first. It's probably going to end up going to wing C first. It really depends on which one I find first. I say, like, you know, let's do wing B. Well, we've seen wing B first, so we're going to go wing B. If turned and saw that C was the closest, we probably would have gone C. Hello? Hello, rat. I was going to say I don't think there's anything alive down here. I'm not expecting...
Each discovery confirmed Faubert's suspicions.
Okay.
How could the daily activities of a copper mine require such a sophisticated medical facility?
Oh, are we in a medical facility? Oh, never mind. We've got x-rays right there. Because it's not a copper mine, it's a secret laboratory. That door freaked me out. Ooh, no, ship list. Medicine and other products to be imported or shipped. Fentanyl, pethidine. Fentanyl, pethidine, paracetamol, morphine. Medical stuff. Not strong enough to lift. A lever or lift could fit here. Okay, so we need to find a car jack. Old computers as well. Loads of medical stations. Science stations. Another save point. Official launch of the... I'm going to miss the dates and stuff out because I really can't be bothered to read them. Official launch of the MIST program. Wings ABC functional distribution of the fragments between the different research wings begins. So it's a research facility for the meteorite. Funding required for the expansion of the MIST program. Start of excavation and foundation work of wings D and E. Funding acquired for the expansion of the MIST program. Inauguration of wings D and E. Funding acquired. Establishment of a 3-year business partnership with Russia on Canadian soil, I should say. Establishment of a 5-year research partnership with Russia. The partnership focuses on nuclear, medical, industrial applications. Renewal of business partnership and first official report of Mr. Knight for medical purposes. What possible use could Miss Knight have for medical uses?
Research on Mr. Knight had at one point focused on its effects on the human brain.
Should I take a photo of that?
Observed, for example, that a longer exposure led to an increase in brain activity.
Apparently I don't take a photo of that. That's really weird. I would take a photo of that. Wouldn't you? If you're a journalist. Oh. I don't mind if I do. I'm guessing that's what we use to get through the shutter. We also need to check that door out as well. There's an animal in there. Is that a wolf? Oh, we need a bar as well. Okay, never mind. I'm assuming the bar is going to be somewhere else. That is a wolf. Wolfie boy, why are you making me freak out? Photo. Smile for the camera. Never mind. Jesus. All I heard was that raggedy breathing. What were you doing here?
These animals were treated without any dignity. Their value was limited to their usefulness, like a test tube or a syringe.
I mean, that's usually how science works, unfortunately. Several animals have been in photo. No photo. Autopsy reports on the animal. Medical examiner noted a correlation between the different animals that underwent exposure, particularly in their skulls. Does Miss Knight cause a tumour, a form of cancer? I mean, high levels of radiation kind of does weird things to human beings, or, well, living creatures. It would kind of make sense. I'll just written something down in the journal. What did I just write in the journal? I am supposed to take a photo of that. What the heck? Hold on. Excuse me. Where was the... I'll take a med kit, thank you. So I am supposed to take a photo of this. That's really weird. I took a photo of that and it didn't work. Right. So we're talking about the other thing. We've got interrogation rooms. It's probably going to be the open one that we need to take a photo of.
The subjects were isolated from the interviewers. Were they wary of contagion? In any case, with all this surveillance equipment, they were sure not to miss anything.
That's a lot of stuff. So I'm assuming this is the researcher side of it. And this has to be the bloody ghosts. So yeah, this is the medical side of it.
These interrogation rooms were more like an asylum cell than an administrative office.
Don't need to get a good shot here. We need to get a perfect shot. I'm assuming. Surely we have to sort a picture out of that, like. Oh, 2 pencil markings. Okay, maybe. Oh, actually, it's not a photo. So we need notes. Can I get in there? No, I can't. That toilet needs cleaning. So does the sink. I can't even imagine, like, being held in a room like that. That would just be absolutely horrendous. And we have more stuff. Ooh, note. A patient file. Patient 2A. Richard, 33 years old. Healthy, developed asthma and nausea. Doris, 25 years old. Healthy, nausea, dizziness, migraines, hallucinations. No history of psychological disorders. Leopold, 42 years old. Smoker, overweight, nausea, insomnia, chronic itching, paranoid tendencies. Got a good mix. Ghislaine, 30 years old, in good health, nausea, dizziness, paranoid tendencies, 31 years old. Are these like the results after being in, like, on the term, not imbued, under the influence, exposed, that's the one, exposed to. Marianne, 31 years old, 3 months pregnant at the beginning of the study, stillborn child, heart atrophy. That's really dark. I really regret reading that. 18 years old, type 1 diabetic, nausea, vomiting, migraines. 25, healthy, nausea, insomnia, hallucinations, no history, psychological disorders. These all seem to have the same results. Maurice, 62 years old, cancer patient, accelerated cancerous tumours, death. With daily administration of drug X44, the effects took longer to appear on the group of candidates with similar conditions. That is horrendously bad. Hi? There's someone actually here. Yeah, I will gladly let you out. I do have questions though. About you? Thomas Matouche, machinist and mechanic, and been needing some one thing. I've realised that I haven't, when I've been playing this, I haven't actually been reading the subtitles out, and I'm just been like reading it myself. I'm going to try to remember to do that. That's right. I'm Thomas Matouche, a machinist and mechanic with maintenance. I'm one of the supervisors. About your presence here, what are you doing here? It's because of Hamilton's watchdog, Stephen Mark. Well, him and his security team. They think someone's preparing a hit on the company, and as usual, they're blaming the Indian. They're about to interrogate me. Yeah, the lab exploded. Good one. We'd be dead right now if it had. Can you imagine the toxic smoke that would be all over the place? It's not exactly a picnic out here. Anyone with half a brain would be miles away. You don't believe me? What are you going to see when we let you out? That's not what I said, but I don't know you. You're not with the HMC, that's a start, but I have no reason to trust you. Tell me about the research. I'm just a mechanic. I couldn't tell you what they're working on, but can tell you what's going on doing to the environment. The air is corrupted, that much is clear. So is the water. People are getting sick, not to mention what the mine is doing to the nature around here. When can I find more information? Talk to the other employees. Stay subtle, but you'll soon realise I'm not the only one who's aware of what's going on around here. Yeah, everyone's gone, my guy. Or if you really want to know, you should go to the research and development ring. That's where all the action is. I don't mind if I do. I might do that, actually. Right, about accessing the vaults in the archives. The E-wing? Forget about it. It's triple locked. It's a real fortress. Only people in charge around here get access. Access card? I think you know where you can find one. I can tell you, but as a trade, I need to bring me back the investigation files on myself and Pierre-Marc Corbeau. You'll be able to find them in the R&D warehouse with human resources. Our employee numbers are 252 and 215. I don't know. Do I have to write that down? Do I have to write that down? Understood. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm just going to leave you in there while we go for the stuff that you want. Oh, he's very radioactive.
There was someone on that screen.
Oh.
That was the problem. He wasn't anywhere else.
Hold on, I thought that... That's D1. Because definitely missed night in there. So what room are you in? Are you like... Are they like a ghost or hallucination? That's really weird. That kind of creeped me out. Do I want to take a... Do I need to take a photo? Sorry. I'm getting obsessed with taking photos. I kind of want to just finish this. Something in medical as well that I missed. A note and a picture. Assume that's probably through the shutter. In exchange for found, Thomas is not in the interview room as if his image came from the distant past. Is this the Miss Knight's doing? Quite possibly. Right. So he's not a real person. That's just fantastic. I mean, it kind of makes sense, because why would the... Cannot be opened. I think I checked that already, didn't I? Yeah, why would the evacuator not take him with them? Take the batteries as well. We're looking for a pipe. We're looking for a pipe thing to raise that shutter. I'm wondering where it is. Can you... Thank you. Did he shut the door? What was that noise? Yeah, I think that's... I don't know if we're hallucinating, but there's... Oh, there you are. Hi, doggos. You are all very angry. Well, there's me jack handle. Alright. See, I'm wondering... Hi, Rat. I'm sorry, I probably scared you with those shots. Like, for real though, these hallucinations, like... I'm shooting them. Am I just shooting, like, random... Like, shooting at nothing? Like, going paranoid? Right, so let's go in here, because I'm assuming that's... We need to be in here. Oh, we could have... Do we really have to climb under? Baseball card, thank you. Fantastic, we love that. I'm assuming we're going to get ourselves a lovely little note and picture opportunity in here. And that is... something. I don't think I can swim, you know. Oh, battery. Yes, I'll take a battery. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't take the duct tape. I mean, I'll probably be coming back here. Alright. Did I just drop that battery? Oh, I didn't. I was worried there. I thought maybe I've got to go through... maybe we've got to drain the water and then go through the area. I can't get in there. How do I get out of this place? Maybe the big ass door. Maybe we'll go through this big ass door, shall we? Going back to the control room.
As he left the medical wing, Carl thought about all the misery Mistonite had wreaked. How many lives had Hamilton's negligence ruined?
Probably way too many.
Died? And for what?
We're just going to go straight back to the control room and put this battery in. I do get the feeling we need to do this, get rid of the water, and then we can get through that hatch that we went down into the water, but I don't think we can swim. I'm really hoping we can ding it. Let's put this battery in. We have access to another 2 switches. Hold on, can I turn them off? Okay, so I can't do water and ventilation, so I've got to do them in order. Okay, that works. Now my question is, I know we can actually swim underwater. Do I want to risk going in that vent? Or do I want to just carry on and wait until the water's drained? I don't even know if that's going to do the water drain. Alright, I'm going to go back. We're going to go back to the hatch and I'm going to try and swim and see where that leads. Let's get ourselves a bit of a sprint on.
The basement appeared to be completely flooded. He had to find a way out. It would be very risky, but there should be a few spaces where he could catch his breath.
Damn it. Alright, so I guess we're going in here. A repeated stress stream of mine. I would absolutely hate for this to happen, and I really want a battery on. I have 36 batteries. I think we're going to be alright. Like, I could not do this. I'd generally like, no. It would just be a big ass no from me if I had to swim through something like this to escape with my life. It ain't happening. I will say that right now. It ain't happening. And we have another mist night 20 meters ahead. Alright. Let's just go splurge in the water and go and find it. Oop, ladder. Alright. Alright, this is bad. This is bad. This is all bad. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here right now.
If he didn't get rid of this toxic smoke.
Toxic gas. Alright.
He had to go back to the control panel.
Alright, so this is where we're coming after we get all the batteries. Alright. So we came here too early. Straight in. Let's just get the heck out of here. Right, so I know we opened up C and D. Oh, sorry, D and E. But we're going to continue around. We're going to do C now. Since we found an extra battery, we may as well just continue on the correct path head through them all. We need to open all the wings anyway and find batteries. So we're going to have to come in here eventually, so we may as well do them in order. Hi. Bye. Hallucination. I do wonder, are these part of my cycle, you know, my subconscious? We're in the laundry room. Rubbish room? It's a weird spot to have laundromats, because that seems like rubbish, and that's a cool little forklift. What the hell is this? Oh wait, that's the meteorite. Supplies, I don't mind if I do. Oh, and I don't mind, I'll have some more cola as well. I genuinely don't know what that does for us. I thought that was an ID card, it's not. Can we put on a hazmat suit? Is that like entirely possible? Can we do that? That's my truck from the first game. I wonder if it's still out there, you know. I'll be surprised if it wasn't. Also, I love geodes. Geodes are very cool. An employee complaint about defective masks. Don't you just love a good defective mask? To the attention of Richard Levasseur. Complaint. In the early afternoon, employee Victor Michel began to feel discomfort, like employee Hervé Gendron last week, and employee Stéphane Deschamps a week before, as well as 3 other employees last month. He began sweating profusely, shaking and vomiting. He spent the day in the infirmary, too weak to go home. This is not a coincidence. The PPE provided is ineffective. The masks are often defective. Enough is enough. We won't stand for this any longer. You've been warned. Yeah. If you're going to be working around like this kind of stuff, it's not a good plan to have defective PPE. Circled areas on the map show potential mining locations. Oh, I'll say where there's circles, it's up here. It's not involved, we haven't put anything in our journal. Yeah, I'll take batteries and spare parts. Do not drink. Do not drink on the job. Obviously dealing with radioactive material. Can I actually go in here? Doesn't seem like it can. But however, we have a note. So I'm assuming it is photo time. I should probably look at the... We should probably look at the journal, actually, thinking about it. It'll tell us what photo we need to take. Ah, okay. Impressive meteorite, so I'm assuming it's going to be the meteorite that we're taking a photo of. Oh, camera, please. There we go. That's a keeper. That's a keeper right there. I don't know what that is. That does not look like a good thing. Battery? No battery. There's no battery there. Why do we not have a battery? Oh wait, is this the one you mentioned, the tunnel? Are you working right at the back of the tunnel? Okay. A quote letter. Your administration should have received our bid for the construction of the metal forging wing. As understood, my company Structure A Support, Moran Fills, is offering its services for the supervision of the foundation and structural work over a 3-year period. We thank you for your continued confidence and expertise. Please do not hesitate to call me directly if you have any questions. So basically they were in construction a new wing, which I believe the battery must be at the end of this, because I don't like that noise.
For such a secure location, the entrance to this tunnel seemed unusually easy to access.
Sounds of escape. That's got to lead right outside, because that seemed like a travelator conveyor belt thing, which leads up to the surface probably. I don't like those noises. I really don't like those noises. And I'm also hoping this thing's not going to collapse as I'm carrying this battery. Let's get out of here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I know it's got supports and everything like that, but I really don't like the noises that's happening. Well, we'll have this battery at least. So we've got a third one to deal with. We're actually finding these quite nicely. I'm going to go the long way around the back, just in case, because we didn't spot anything over here. I thought that was a body for a second. We can go up there, though. I'm going to go up here with the battery. I don't think I can put it down. But I'm wondering if I can spot something. Rifle rounds, which is a bit of a weird spot for them. I'm not going to lie. And batteries. So it's just random loot. I think I've got enough batteries for now. I mean, I would like to take the rounds, but I can't put the battery down, I don't think. Can I put the battery down? No, I can't. Alright. We're not going to bother coming all the way back for just that. I think we've got all right supplies. Can I run? We can run. Okay, we can run with the battery. That's nice. Let's get out of here. Not this way. It's got to be main entrance. This one. Unless I want to put... Can I put it back in here? Can I put it in the box and then go finish exploring? Because I didn't... I can. Alright. At least I know where it is. I'm still not gonna go back for the barrels. Oh, I don't like that. And that leads to another one of these. Okay. So I think there may be one in every single wing. So that must be the way we're heading out once we've got everything we needed. Alright, let's go pick up the battery, go back to the control room. And I wonder if that's got enough juice in it. After this one, if we've got enough juice for the ventilation in the water. See, I didn't even check down here. I'm just gonna have a look. Hello, rat. I get the feeling this is a dead end and there's not going to be anything down here. I think this just leads to furnaces. Which I don't think there's going to be anything in there. Jesus, I thought that was a person. That's just a metal bar. I'm getting on edge. I'm paranoid. Right, let's get out here. I don't know why I'm expecting to see something horrendous. Hold on. Again, I can put the battery down. I'm going to check these out. Rifle rounds, don't mind if I do. I don't know why you would incinerate rifle rounds. It seems like a bad idea. Right, for real though, we're getting out of here.
Each battery brought back to the control room allowed Carl to evacuate toxic fumes or drain corridors, giving him access to new wings of the facility. He hoped to find more answers to his questions there.
We've got another 2 to go. Okay, so we can't do anything with those. Those need more power. More power, please! Right, so we've done A. A's the way we came in. We've done B. We've done C. Let's head to D. And then we've got E-Wing, which I don't think is in here. No, it's not. E-Wing has to be through D. We need to find a map. I'm sure the archives. Excuse me. What do I just write a note on? Oh, -3, -4. Okay, so we need more. Alright. That's most what that means. Sorry, I've just realised what that means. 2 batteries, -1 for the electrics, -3 for the ventilation, -4. Okay, so we don't have enough power. Also, we just... Oh, D-Wing's where we need to go for the archives. We've been in C, we've been in B. Obviously, A is the way we came in, so we're in the right area. We have gas. I thought that was a hole in the floor. Never mind. I don't like that noise. I'm going to go revolver right now because in case something comes running at me. The doors are currently sealed. Something's eating something, Mr. Wolf. What time is it, Mr. Wolf? It is paranoia time. I'm not scared. That didn't scare me. I totally didn't scare me. I'm fine. Okay, I want to kind of see. I don't know what were you eating? Oh, that was a little rat. I mean, you're taking good chunks of that rat out. And it's a very ostentatious desk.
The office of the illustrious scientist who had guided his exploration of this sinister, abandoned...
Oh wait, this is his office.
Labyrinth. The place was very much like him. A bit messy, but very transparent about his passions.
I mean, he did have a merry old time of it.
This letter was a serendipitous find. Carl had to find a way to reach Wing E.
This is what we came in. He said it was in the archives. We have completed the test on the prototype you provided. I'm pleased to inform you that it's functional. It managed to reverse up to 98.6% of the effects of Mist Knight. That's a canny good success rate. Following your instructions, I sent the prototype to the warehouse in Wing E. Everything is done with the utmost discretion. I remain the opinion that for the good of the company, the devices and the blueprints should be disposed of. That's very corporate. As always, however, the final decision is yours. So basically they want to... It's a cure for Mist Knight, and they want to keep it on the down low. I'm assuming for the same
There was
reason.
no longer anything useful here. The scientist hadn't set foot in
Frank
his
Herbert's
office in
June, that's
ages,
cool.
and he had probably taken everything with him to Hamilton's Manor.
Probably true, yes. Do I need to take a photo? Journal. Do I need to take photos? No, we don't, but we're in R&D. Okay, so we do have more to explore in here. So yeah, basically, I'm getting the feeling that the cure, the prototype is a cure for the Mr. Knight stuff. That's kind of cool. I like that. And obviously, like most things, if they can make more money from the treatment of a condition than it would to cure it, then they're just going to shelve the cure. Use it in special thingy ones. The plant froze because of Mr. Knight. Is that... wait. That makes sense. Hold on. That makes sense for the Wendigo. Is the Wendigo something that was created by Mr. Knight? Not like a ancient ritual? Mist Knight is the most curious material. It seems to possess absolute thermal inertia. Exposure to a warm environment does not constrain it in any way, because we had the people frozen solid. Carries on emitting a freezing cold. All its properties evoke the very crystallization of winter itself. When coming into contact with it, plants go into dormancy, animals into hibernation, insects into diapause. We refer to this phenomenon as mystanic stupor. In contrast with natural hibernation or diapause, however, the mystanic stupor accelerates the process of genetic transcription. I've no idea what that means. This effect seems to stem from its radioactive properties. Like any radioactive material, Mist Knight induces multiple cellular lesions in DNA chains, basically cancer kind of stuff, tumours. What distinguishes it is the heightened risk of mutations occurring as these lesions are repaired, a risk exacerbated by the organism's state of dormancy. It is estimated that over 70%, an extremely high probability, organisms that survive mystanic stupor thus emerge from it greatly denatured. I don't know what that noise is. Is it the computer? I think it may be the computer. Yeah, that was it. It's the computer. I heard it in my like left wing here. Do I need to take... I feel like I should take a photo of that. I really feel like I should. I'm very surprised that I don't have to. Never mind. Can we get in there? No, I can't. Can you get in that one? No, I can't. Let's get out of here then. We're going to check the back rooms when we come back. Meeting minutes. Can someone explain to me why we're finding arrowheads with fragments of red Mr. Knight dating back over 1,000 years, but we're still unable to produce more than a gram that decays in less than a second? Is this a joke? There are several aspects to your question. The first contains natives' know-how, which the Jesuits pilfered without questioning them further about their methods. Back then, they must simply have had some clever ways to produce interesting variants, or maybe those variants could simply be found naturally. This knowledge is lost. However, how long did it take them to master the material or discover where to find it? Could be several hundred years or even thousands. I don't have several hundred years. William, we're making extraordinary progress. We just need to be patient. Patience is starting to cost me, and the longer this takes, the riskier it becomes. We're doing our very best. Do better. Red Mr. Knight. Could that be tied to the flaming crossbow bolts that were found in the first game? They were hunting the Wendigo with these crossbow bolts that were like still burning hot, like red hot. Is that Mr. Knight? Was that like made out of red Mr. Knight, which is the opposite to blue Mr. Knight? Blue Mr. Knight seems to have a cooling property. Does the red Mr. Knight equal like a heating property? Weekly schedule. That's kind of cool if that's the case. I'm getting more answers. Executive board meeting. Review the past week's September 12th incident. What happened September 12th? Room 38. October export review. This seems to be a whole load of guff. I'm not going to bother reading that. Wait, what did I just do? Did I just pick something up? Did I pick up slides or did I put slides in? Never mind, I'm assuming we'll pick some up. What are you? Ordinary meeting. Still a whole load of nothing. Let's go back. That's another door. That's the office. I'm assuming this leads to Wing E. Keycard and power required. Okay, so we need to find the keycard. This is Hamilton's office. Hello again, Bear. And a lovely view you have, Hamilton. Investigation. Mr. Hamilton, it is my duty to inform you that recent events have provided us with sufficient grounds to open investigations into 3 of your employees. I'm afraid there may be more at this time. Human Resource Officers Francois Delaire, Heavy Equipment Operator Thomas Matouche and Pierre-Marc Corbeau in Engineering are all suspected of acting under false pretenses. I'll bring a copy of our files to our meeting next Wednesday. 2 of those were the ones that were being asked for by that ghost guy in the thing. That's awfully awful as well. Yeah, I'll take batteries. Me as well. Desks. Top secret information. Oh, nice. Just in a drawer. I was agree there's index summaring a union supervisor. So basically, a whole lot of people that were being investigated. Can I have... There was a thoughts button that popped up which I missed, unfortunately. Nothing in there. Right, let's get out of here. That needs to Wing E. So we need a key card for that. And we need to restore power. Which I think we have already, don't we? We already have power, don't we? I'm sure I turned it on. It's just we don't have enough power for the main room, like the ventilation and doodad. Yeah, I'll take those. What's this note? A letter from the Cree. Oh. This document was written in the spirit of openness and dialogue and is intended to inform the leaders of HMC about the Cree community whose ancestral territory is profoundly affected by current mining activities. Unfortunately, that is a lot to read, and as much respect as I have for the Cree, I really don't want to read it. I will like think so you can pause it and read it here if you want to. There's a lot of history about the Cree, which are the natives of Canada, the Canadian natives. At the very least, one of them. I don't remember. I used to know a Cree, a member of the Cree. We used to play Final Fantasy 14 together. Anything in here? We have a lovely Figurine. We're looking for a key card. Oh, another battery. Per your request, repair equipment including batteries being sent to the plumbing area located in the archives. We need to get into the archives in order to do that. That's a lot of science. A lot of science on that board. Francois Delaire. Files.
Few things were more exciting to a private investigator than finding a pay stub. Francoise revealed her employee number, which Carl had a hunch would be useful.
Would it? Can I take it or no? 174. What does that mean though? Bethany Hills. Investigation notes. Son now in Montreal, writer journalist, seems to hate his father, potential source of information to contact. Oh, Hamilton's son. Alright. So someone's keeping an eye on him. Gorgeous dog. Who doesn't love a good dog? List of candidates. We have a molecular biology physiologist specialized in muscular diseases, heavy machinery engineer, chemist and nuclear biologist, lawyer specialized in international law. So we're hiring people. But why? Why do we need to hire people like that? Firearms license. Valid only in Canada. So our lovely lady here has access to a rifle. Wait, hold on, is that? Wait, is this the woman that lives in the house? Like the one we're fixed up? And we have another space for a battery. Can we get in? Can we get into there? Like a plumbing area? We need to find a key card to thingy E as well, but this doesn't need a key card. I have power. That's Hamilton's office. Right, so we're missing a key card, and I have no idea where this key card is. We also have Francois' ID number or employee number, but I don't know what that means for us. That's Jules' office. Can we get in the drawers? That'll be a no. Okay, I'm a little bit lost right now. Right, so I've come back here. I'm wondering, do we... I can't get anywhere else. I need a key card and that thing. We've got an employee number. 174, I think it is. I don't know where to use that either. But I'm wondering, can we turn off? Because we've only got a certain number of power right on this. Available power is 6. We've used 2. Does that mean if we turn off... if we turn off access to one of these wings, hold on, where is it? If we access to turn off one of these wings, do we have enough power to turn on ventilation? Water I can deal with that, then we can explore that area at the back of the, when we swam under through the tunnel thing, the basement. We can swim through no problem because we've got enough like oxygen and enough area to get to. I'm wondering, can we turn off we need wing E, we need wing D. Can we take, no, hold on, I don't want to do that one. There we go. Can we turn off C?
To justify such a vast ventilation,
all right, so we can. Okay,
they certainly had to.
So it's just a matter of removing
toxic
power.
Average ore dust.
So that takes 3, and then it's 1 per door, so that makes it 6. Can we turn off that? And we can't get rid of the water because we don't have enough power. Okay, turn that one back on. And we need to go back through to the tunnel system. Because now the ventilation's done, I'm assuming that the area at the back is going to be ventilated now. So where was it was B, wasn't it? We did get access through B and through C, didn't we? So if we go back through B, you know, decisions. I don't know where we're supposed to be going now. I know we need to go get into wing E, but we also need to get into the archives. So that's D right there. We need to get into here in order to get there. But I'm wondering, can we get into the archives through here? Through this one right here. So this is D. No, this is E, B, C. So we need to get access to we need access to C. So if we turn off B, turn C back on, and then ventilation, and we need 1 more battery in order to get probably enough to turn off the water, shut the water down. Maybe. So we're going to go down into C and we're going to try and get ourselves into archives through a secret area. Like through the ventilation area, like the underwater area. Through here. Potentially, yes. Oh, good lord, which... Oh, I was going to say which way we're going. We're not going that way. I probably hung around too long down here looking. Please, I need some air. Oh, we have ventilation. I fucking hate water. I hate water levels. The tension. Oh, okay, so we're in a new area with ventilation. No power. I definitely ain't opening those doors. What's over here? I can't interact with any of those. Does that help me though? So where does this lead underwater? To a chest. Oh, okay, to a chest with a battery. So we need to drain the water to get this. Okay, so do we need to find a way to open one of the doors? Maybe that shutter. That makes sense. Open that shutter. Which then means we can turn the water off and then come round through this way to get... Okay. That kind of works. A little bit confusing, but all the same. So we do have a battery in here. And we need to check over this way. That leads to wing E. Electronics.
The conveyor refused to move, like a stubborn mule. Carl wondered if he could attempt some repairs.
Quite possibly. It says we need a gear, which I believe is that thing right there. That would make sense. So we're in the archives.
The conveyor had started up again, and its belt led to an unknown location.
I mean, can we just jump on it?
Unexplored section of the laboratory?
Possibly, yes. Can I can't remember. Can I jump? Can we just, like, climb on this thing? Is that a possibility? So we're on the other side of that door, which is the other one that we need to get to. We also have what looks like water on the other side. How do we get up there? Can we get up there? We can. Now, where do you lead? Hello, rats. See, I'm not scared of rats. Are we sneaking into where?
Carl Faubert had noted
Archives.
215 and 252, corresponding to the employee files of Pierre-Marc Corbeau and Thomas Matouche. Their cases in particular had caught his attention.
Yep. Why, though?
174. This was the employee number of Françoise Dallaire. Carl would be able to learn a little more about the investigation to which she'd been subjected.
Okay. My reverend and most honoured father, I write to you so late because of difficulties from my companions I encountered on the way back. The short messages to warn you that we've been heard several strange stories here about a large lake far to the northwest, which the savages called Mistacini. Occult phenomena, healings of unknown causes, and other miracles are set to take place here. I recommend that an expedition be mounted soon within the year if possible. Pierre Laurence. Since 1626, so this has been going on for a long time. So this meteorite's been affecting the area for quite some time. Can I pick that? Oh. Employee files. 215. We have every reason to believe that Pierre-Marc Corbeau is the son of Jacques Corbeau, a mine employee who died of pneumonia in 1967. Of particular importance is linked to Laura Corbeau, of whom he is said to be the husband. His hiring is problematic, even suspicious, negligible experience, uncooperative, and contentious temperament. I plan to call him into my office soon. So he was not a good boy. He was a problem for the company. Which kind of makes him cool. Ooh, we have another snow globe. I'm assuming these are just collectibles. So what was the other number? Oh, 174. That's another one. Investigation of Francois. Mr. Lair appears to be an exemplary employee in many ways. Her professionalism is incomparable. As for her work, she never fails to study each file with rigour, intelligence, and let's face it, a certain flair. This is why the recruitments to which I refer above, those of Pierre-Marc Corbeau, Thomas Matouche, and a few other American Indians, seem particularly questionable to me. None of these applicants have the experience required to perform the duties of the job. I find it hard to believe in blunders. A closer look at her resume begins to reveal some irregularities. We continue the investigation. So she was freedom fighter kind of area, getting people in who shouldn't be in to potentially sabotage or investigate. I can't remember the... Oh, 252. I was going to say I can't remember the other number. This is Thomas's file. That Thomas Matouche is hired is appalling. Even the most basic investigation by HR would have revealed Matouche's background as an agitator and his notorious hostility towards HMC and Mr. Hamilton himself. He seems to be linked directly or indirectly to Pierre-Marc Corbeau. This is an unacceptable blunder. There are even rumours of potential equipment sabotage. We'll conduct an internal investigation. As for Mr. Matouche, he is currently quarantined in the Test 1 room after participating in one of our clinical studies. When he gets out, we'll keep close tabs on him. Okay, we were like right next to what he needed, where he was. Can we get out of here? We can. We're on the other side of the door. Nice, we're in Wing E, which is what we came for. And that leads to one of the shutters. And the other room. Okay. Nice. We have another set of duct tape. I mean, we could do with a gas mask and a save point. We should probably save it. We've been in here a while. So we can go down into here. And we can't get up there, can we? We could reach up there and drag up, couldn't we? Never mind. A whole load of locked doors. They're not blue, they're orange, which means there's not enough power. Can't get through these doors though. No, I can't. Let's get some air. Do we need to get in there? I think we do need to get in there, you know. And that means a whole load of nothing. We need to get power to this area and need to get the battery. I'm assuming we need to get the battery somehow. We went in there, didn't we? And I think we need to put it on that. I think we need to put it on there in order to get out of here. Can we open that from this side? We can't. Back to the archives. We can't get out of this door, can we? Power and a key card. Yeah, I think the thingy is going to bring us to Ring C or something. I'm assuming it's going to take us to Ring C. If we put it on the conveyor belt, it's probably going to bring it out elsewhere, which is what we want. So now, do we want to go back to Red Arrowhead? Artifact found during the excavation of November 5th. Reddish material with a crystal or diamond-like appearance. Irregular properties similar to those of a meteor. Suggest pooling tests.
Carl could hardly
Can we take it?
believe it. This arrowhead suggested that Mistonite had been known to early peoples in the distant history of the continent, and that they had even fashioned objects from it.
Yes, very much true. Can we take it? Should we take it? Right, so that means we... Ooh, another letter. I'm going to hold that thought. I'll read this. Dear colleagues, today I want to draw your attention to a story, a local myth, that is relevant to our project. They say that millions of moons ago a large object fell from the sky, shaking the land to form the Otish Mountains and large lakes such as Mr. Sini, and Albanel. The dust from the impact spread all over the earth and gave the world of the living their ability to dream. Dreams occur when our minds play back distorted fragments of reality, but they all carry important messages. Thus, the belief holds that we must listen to our dreams and thanks the sky for giving them to us. Where the myth becomes interesting is that it suggests that the ancient creator is a place on earth where dreams are strongest and carry messages most clearly. Hallucinations. Apparently, a number of people managed to bond with the stone, which let them see and understand the past and the land, and others, unable to bear the intensity of the dreams it causes, went mad, hallucinating and dying in various ways. The mastery of this element was elusive, reserved only for the hardiest, most rigorously trained minds. It's said that this is what allowed the tribes of the region to repel all threats over the course of several centuries until the Europeans arrived with guns and horses. We did recover the stone, but not the forgotten knowledge surrounding it. So this raises the question, is there any truth behind this myth? Our recent research proves that many parts of the myths passed down by local elders are not so far removed from reality. What we call Mistonite today can be indeed found under our feet in its dust forms, the brume that disturbs the sleep of all living creatures exposed to it. Although the last few years have been difficult and yielded few results, we believe its immense potential, since the more we dig, the more we find, and the more we understand. Today I'm asking for your continued support for the project. Although the road ahead is long and challenging, our work will change the world. Let us arm ourselves with hope, trust and patience. God will thank us all. Interesting. I think we're done in here. Do we want to go back to the guy in the room, because he asked us to come and get the files? Does that mean he's going to give us something? Potentially keycard? Do you think? Let's go back and see him. We're going to go back and see him. I'm going to see what happens. Did I come the wrong way? I'm sure the interrogation rooms and that were down in the medical wing, wasn't it? Weren't there? Oh, wait, through there. Was it? They are. Alright. I thought I was going crazy. And that's the Mistonite. This is the room that you're supposed to be in. Whole load of squiggles and monsters. I didn't come in here the last time. Yeah, I ignored when I got the alert because I was looking at that one. I ignored the alert that was behind me. There he is. Hi.
Oui.
Hello. About Francois Delain.
La fille des ressources humaines.
Yeah, the human resource lady. Pierre-Marc liked her. I know they talked
Je sais
often.
qu'ils parlaient souvent les deux ensemble. Il passait beaucoup de temps dans son bureau.
Oh, he's right next to the mist. Okay, he is in the Mist Night room. Here are the files.
Vous devez avoir des questions.
You probably have some questions. About the access card. Go to the locker room. The locker that's defective. It will open if you hit it just right. Okay.
Mon collègue Pierre-Marc a glissé une
My
carte.
Pierre-Marc, my colleague, hit a card there. Bring it back to me once you've done with what you want to do. Oh, about the archives warehouse?
C'est là qu'ils mettent tout ce qui sert plus.
That's where they store everything that they don't use anymore. There's a lot of material from abandoned experiments and all kinds of prototypes.
Je vais devoir y aller faire.
I'll have to go there at some point. When you're done with the card, bring it back to me.
Avec la carte. Rapportez-la moi.
Okay, I can do that. Do we want anything about Francois? Conspiracy against the lab. Okay.
Ce que je peux vous dire, c'est que cette place.
What I can tell you is that this place is a cancer for Manistan. The whole thing deserves to go down, including its founder. I know you were involved. What's your plan?
Depuis le début, la communauté.
From the very start, the entire Cree community has been against the mine, but we figured out there was more to it than that.
Le monde qui
The people participating in the clinical trials came out sick. We figured that by infiltrating,
peut-être trouver quelque
we'd
chose.
be able to find something to hold against Hamilton. That was the plan, at least.
Mais ça
But everything changed after the hunting accident. Pierre-Marc saw red.
est entré dans une colère noire.
What was the ultimate goal?
Faire fermer le réacteur.
You have to have the reactor shut down. It's the perfect target. If we manage that, it will take a long time for them to get back on their feet.
S'en remettre. Ottawa,
Ottawa doesn't care at all. They certainly won't help us.
il y a de plus
And there's more and more people getting sick because of the mine. We need something big, something decisive.
en coup.
I'm just going to explode the place. Okay. But Pierre-Marc Corbeau.
Pierre-Marc, c'est le gars le plus loyal que j'ai.
Pierre-Marc is the most loyal guy you'll ever meet in your life. He looks after his own.
Il parle
People say Hamilton's a great visionary, but Pierre-Marc, that's a real visionary. You should see what we do.
Attendez de voir ce qu'on va faire.
Where is he?
Difficile à dire.
Hard to say. While I'm stuck here, I know there's another camp on the other side of the train tracks to the northeast.
Chemin de fer au nord-est.
Okay, that seems like a hint.
Ça tournait mal, c'est là qu'il reste.
Things would go sideways. Is that where he'd go? Does Francois know?
Je pense pas.
I don't think so. Pierre-Marc wanted to tell her. She also wasn't very comfortable with the HMC, like many others.
Mais on savait pas si on pouvait y faire confiance.
But we didn't know if we could trust her. She's hard to gauge. Alright, I think we're done here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Carl had suffered many Brume-induced delusions, yet this one left him with a different feeling, like a dream that felt hauntingly real when you emerged from it.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, that's not just a ghost, that sounds and acts like a real person. But obviously he's not in there, which is what's the weird thing about it. Right, so where we're going? It marked something on my map. Oh, we're A-wing back to the locker room. Okay, so that's where the access card is. Which then gets us access to this door once there's power to it. And then that's the prototype up there. That's the wet room that we're in. Okay. Progress. We're making progress. This is what we like. So we need to head out of here. We need to go back to A-wing, which is where we came in. Then grab the access card, get into E-wing from the outside, and then we need to find a one. We see we're in here already. Elucidation. We're looking at these lockers real heavily. Oh, there he is. Hello. Are you the one who we need to interact with? That works. 142. Nice. I shall take the rounds and I'll take the E-Wing card for damn sure. We might as well take that as well. Right, so we can... I didn't realize we could open that. So we can now go back to E-Wing. Do we want to swing by? I'm sure I left the power on for E-Wing. I'm sure I left the power on for D&E. So we can go straight to D-Wing from here. Batteries. I'll take batteries, thank you. And that means we can get in here now. So that means... Oh, you know what it is? I've just realised what I'm supposed to do. I just realised what I'm supposed to do. I need to go back to the control room and I need to turn off... I can turn off ventilation now. Because I don't need to go through the basement. And I can turn on the water drain. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Which means we can turn this on. I'm going to judge that we can turn off these now because I want to keep the water drain on. I want to keep ventilation on. So now we need to go back to D and then into E. And then now with the water being drained and us having... We've got power and we have the key card and we have the ventilation turned off or turned on and the water drained. We should be in a perfect position to get this prototype. I came the long way. Stop typing. I totally knew what I was doing there. I'm really hoping we don't run into any more trouble in here and I have to go all the way back to get something. So now we're going down here. We have ventilation on so we can get into this area up here. Go through these doors straight up this ladder. The fact that that door opens through the ladder, that'll be a bit dodgy. Some more rifle rounds. We have a deed body. I'm going to assume that we need to take a photo of that. Yep, there we go. Do we also need a photo of something else? Another 2 notes. We've not missed any photos in here, I don't think. We have missed something back there. Alright, never mind. Right.
Had he really been talking to a ghost? Or was it just the prolonged exposure of his brain to the mistonite that was beginning to warp his senses?
No trace of anything we most likely killed by exposure to toxic gas.
Either way, Thomas Matouche was well and truly dead.
Yeah, he's all dead.
Had taken him out as he was about to grab the Mistonite phaser.
Alright, so we were talking to a semi-ghost, because this is the guy that's in the room trying to reach a safe. And a magnetic key card to this area. So he had a key card already. The spare key card was in the locker for his friend. Which means this right here is what we came for. Prototype and blueprints. Thank you very much. Right. Can I push that out? Oh, God. That was my inner chaos there, right? I know it wouldn't help us at all, but I kind of wanted to push the thing off just to hear the clatter. Right, so let's get out of here. If we can, without any trouble. Although I'm expecting to wait, I can't get out of here, can I? Never mind. I was expecting to have problems. Thought I saw someone there. I was expecting to have problems with the metal detector. Because it wouldn't let us take a battery out, so why the hell does it let us take a prototype out that is like top secret? Never mind. I'm not going to question it. It gets us out of here quicker.
Carl had recovered what Jules Demers had sent him to the lab for.
Yes, we need to get out.
It was not without relief that he told himself he could finally return to the surface.
Alright, so we need A. We can just ignore everything else now. We're done in here. We can just head out to A. And I'm going to save it where we started the episode. That is the plan. And we don't even have to go up there anymore. We're just going to sprint. Because this place has been incredibly claustrophobic. And full of water, which I don't like. And just the whole place is just a big old no. Yes, we'll travel to Leech Lake. Thank you very much, game. And we're out. Back in the corporation. Right, I'm going to go back to that hut. And that's where we're going to leave it. I know he's nearby, but of overrunning on time. As per usual, I'm overrunning on time. So we're going to take it back to him in the next episode.
Exited the bowels of the earth and finally reached fresh air. Faubert could now set off towards Jules' lair.
Oh, wait. Okay. I was wondering why there wasn't any, like, toxic gas anymore. It's because we shut down the reactor. That makes total sense. That makes more sense now. Right. Quick save. Right here. Just like that. So. Let's go Big Me real quickly. There we go. It went weird. I'm sorry. It wasn't a smoother transition I was expecting it to. It kind of went a bit hinky. So guys, like I said, we're going to leave that here for this week. We have been in obviously a secret lab under thingy. I'm wondering how many secret labs there actually are in mines. Like under the guise of being in a mine. I'm genuinely curious. Or just secret labs like in buildings that you wouldn't expect there to be one. Like just a random building on an industrial estate. And there's like a secret lab or something like that in there doing research. I kind of realised that in Spider-Man as well. You know, Otto's lab. Basically, it was a fully working science lab in a little tiny, like, little factory kind of room in the middle of the New York City, which you don't really expect. I don't even really realize where labs. I don't really expect. I've lost my train of thought there, and what I was going to say doesn't make sense. You know, when you start saying something and you realize it's not going to make sense before you finish a sentence. I don't know where I would expect labs to be. That's the correct way of saying it. But I don't expect them. I don't know why. I just don't expect them in little like factory units, like in the middle of an industrial estate. I don't know. I always imagine them being a bit of a more of a grander scale. It's weird to think about. But anyway, we've been down in the lab. There's a whole load of bad stuff went on down there. A whole load of death and destruction, and the reactor was blown, and it's caused a major problem. We have the prototype though, which is what we came for, which is all that matters to me. We've got the prototype. We can leave. We can go and give it to the scientist, and then do, I don't know what we're going to do after that. Genuinely. Right? He's going to work his magic, and we're going to end up going on another expedition somewhere. But that is a problem for next time. So, that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is much appreciated. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.